good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the next session. In yesterday's session, we have done with the for loops. We have solved multiple questions, right? And I also give you three problem statement in the homework, right? So let's discuss these problems in today's class. As I have told you guys that I'm going to discuss these three problems with you. So the first I'm hoping that you guys have done with these uh, problems you have done by your own. So now please check your code with me. So please do it with me. Okay, so the first question is find the average of the numbers between 1 to 50. Right? We have to find average. Now, how can we do this? So this is basically our problem statement. So we are using for loop. So the syntax for loop is sorry for. Then first we have to initialize, which is let I is equals to. We are starting from 1, right? And from where between 1 to 50. So it should be 1 is less than is equals to 50. I plus plus. Okay, so this is basically we are running a loop. There's a mistake over there. Okay. This is okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to check even numbers, right? We have to check is number even. Means if this I is even or not. Okay, so what we need to do is if I modulo 2 is equals to 0. If the remainder gets 0, then it means that yes, it is an even number. So yes, if it is an even number, so what we need to do is, how can we find the average? Just give me. So now done. This much has done. Now what we need to do is we need to console.log. Console.log what? Sum divided by count. This is the way we got the average. We can do one more thing, right? Let's put the sum string here and put count. Average average is do like this. Now you'll get the output. Now let's run node problem 10.js. Average is 26, right? Got it? So we have solved the first question. Now let's move to the second question. What I have given you as in second question, you have to use break and continue statement in for loop. Right? As I have told you yesterday that you have to use break statement and continue statement. We already use break statement and continue statement in while loop. But today I am going to show you uh, how can you use it in for loop. The same way you have to put. Okay. Suppose, let's see in this question as well. Suppose you want, like, if the count, suppose, no, let's take another problem. Don't go there. Okay. So let me first tell you the basic loop with the for with break statement. So for let I is equals to 1, I is less than 10, I plus plus. So if I is equals to 10, is equals to 9, sorry. So break. Okay. Else console.log I. So what does it means? It means when the value of I would be 9. So the break the loop. So this 9 will not get print. Now let's see. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I remove this if statement, or I'll do just like console.log I, then you will get 9 here as well. See, you are getting 9, right? Let me show you once again. You are getting 9. I'm doing is equals to as well. Now you will get 10 as well. Right? You are getting it. But now what I am doing, I am using this break statement. Okay. Now 9 will be missing from the loop. See, when it prints till it only print 8, right? It is only printing till 8. After the 9, it is not printing. Suppose I'm using a continue statement here. So only what is going to happen? Only 9 will remove, 10 will print. Right? 10 will print. See, only 9 removed, 10 is printing. Right? So this is the difference of break and continue. Basically, break means out from the loop. Please come out from the loop. And continue means just skip this condition, but just skip this and running the loop again and again. Got it? So now let's solve one problem by using by using break statement. So there is a seller, which I have already told you. There is a seller who wants customer in his store. Now he put some discount if on only 11 people. First 11 people who visit to his store, he will give the discount them of 20% on their bill amount. Okay, now let's see. How can we code? What is the problem statement? He will give discount. He will give discount to only 11 people, not more than that. After 11, what gonna happen? That condition, that discount would be closed. Okay. So now, let's take loop, which is for loop for let I is equals to starting from 1, I is less than or equals to 11. Not we are taking for 15, right? I plus plus. So if I is equals to 11, so what it needs to do, it should break the loop. So because customer want the shopkeeper who is selling his products, the condition he approved that he will give discount till 11 people. When the 11th person visit to his shop, he will not give discount to the 11th person. Okay, so console.log I, and let me put 10% discount. So this is basically a code for that. Now let's run it. So node problem, which problem is this? 10.js. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% discount. And it's not going further because it is just for the discount. This loop is just for putting the 10% discount of the 10 people the first 10 people who visit to the shop. Okay, I hope this much is clear to you guys. So the next question which we want to do. Okay, we have done with the three of the questions. Okay, so I hope that you guys have understood this much, right? Please. So please do practice by it own. If the code is matching to your code, that's good. Try some other codes and do some experiment with this code. Do some problem statement by your own and do it. And I will give more questions to you guys. Now let's move forward. We have the another topic. We have to start now. In today's session, we are gonna start with a new topic, and we are going to learn about nested loops. The today's topic is nested loop. Okay. So let me write as nested loops. So what is nested loops? One thing is loop. The second thing is nested loop. Nested loop is loop inside the loop. That means multiple loops. Okay. So what is nested loop? The journal meaning of nested means what? Like thing between like there's a one thing which is a like how can I explain it? Like, suppose there is a big box, right? Sorry for that. Okay, there is a big, suppose this is a box. This is a big box. Okay, and there is another box inside it. So this is nested. So for nested loops, it means that loop inside another loop. There is one loop which is called inner loop, and there is another loop which is called outer loop. So loops inside the loop. How, like, let me like make you understand with one example. Suppose there's a person whose name is Rahul. Okay, he want to eat golgappa. Okay, and he went to the vendor of the golgappa and say that I want to eat golgappa, 10 golgappas. Okay, so he's the vendor. Suppose this is the vendor who give who make the golgappa, and the work of the vendor of the golgappa is to make golgappa and to feed golgappa to the customers. So this time Rahul is the customer of his. And so he is giving so Rahul is eating one golgappa, then two golgappa, three, and he has done with the 10 golgappas. How can we write it in the like code? How we will write it? So for let's write a code for that. Let me change the color first. So, yep. So what is the code for sorry, bracket for let I is equals to from where it is starting, one golgappa, and how much he wants to eat? He wants to eat till 10 golgappas, right? And I plus plus. Now, so what's the code? Code for that is console.log eating. Okay, this is the basically code, and this is the loop. For eating 10 golgappas, this is the code that Rahul is eating 10 golgappas, right? Now he went to the home back and he told his family, tells his family that I ate Golgappa today and these Golgappas are very tasty. Now his family member also want to eat Golgappa and there are four family member. Suppose this is the father of him, right? I'll put it F. And this is sorry, this is mother. This is his brother. This is his sister. Okay, so there are four members in his family. Mother, his brother, and his sister. Everybody wants to eat 10 golgappas. How many golgappas they want to eat? 10 golgappas. And there is Rahul as well here. So I'm putting R here. Okay, so there are total 5 members. He also wants to eat 10 golgappas more. Okay. Now, this is the vendor whose work is to making the golgappas and feeding them. So he told them that please stand in a queue. So they are standing in a queue. So first he is giving golgappa to Rahul, like 10 golgappas. After that he is giving when he eat 10 golgappas, then what will happen? He goes out. Okay, he goes there. After that he is eating 10 he is giving 10 golgappas to his father, then his father go out, right? Then after that he is giving like 10 golgappas to Rahul's mother. Then she's also go out. After that his brother and then his sister, right? So what it is, the vendor, what it he is repeating. So he is repeating the same process, right? So how can we do it in a nested loop, nested for loop? So let's see. So So this is basically the code for 10 Golgappas, right? This is basically code for 10 Golgappas. And now, okay, let's paste it over there. How many times the process is repeating? 5 times. So we will type another loop for, we will like another loop. See, for let family, how many family member they have? The starting from 1 till family 5 equals to 5 family plus plus. Right? Till when? Got it? Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to, like, what I'm making to understand you. So this is basically what we call as outer loop. We call it as outer loop. Okay. And this is basically our inner loop. So what is the code for outer, it's for the inner loop. For inner loop, the code is eating. Okay, for the inner loop, the code is eating. And what is the code of outer loop? The code for outer loop is the whole, inner loop is the code for outer loop. Are you getting my point? So basically how it runs, this loop will run 5 times and this loop will run 10 times. How? Let me tell you with the dry run process. Then we will do it on rapid. Okay. So let's take this code and yeah, to the next page and then I will tell you the dry run. Okay, let's take snipped for that. So this is basically code. I hope this is it's clear to you guys. So now let's do dry run. How it gonna run? So then we draw some lines. For green is for outer loop, and I will make red lines also for inner loop. So this is basically condition, initialization, condition, and incrementing. Okay. And let's change the color red. This is for initialization, condition, incrementing. Okay. So now let's do. So the first one is family. For family, I am putting F. Let's change the color. For family, I am putting F here. The value of family is 1. And the condition is F is less than or equals to 5. Right? This is the condition of the loop. And the incrementing is F plus plus. This is for our outer loop, not inner loop. We will do it on Replit as well, but first see the dry run. I, the value of I is for the person to person, the Golgappa. Okay, so for I is for Golgappa, and the condition is I is less than or equals to 10. How many Golgappas he wants to eat? 10 Golgappas, right? And here I plus plus. Also, let's put the output. Let's draw one more line for output. How many times that output will print that eating all part. So for that, I am putting O. Okay, I'm writing O as output. Good. Now, okay, let's change color again. So the value of F, so the value of family is 1. It will check is 1 is less than or equals to 5. So yes, it is true. What it does, it it will not increment first. I have told you that it will go there to the code. So it will come here. So what it do? First, it initialize I. The value I is, it gives the value of I as 1. 1. Okay, then what it checks is the condition is true. So yes, condition is true. So it will check is 1 is less than or equals to 10. So yes, it is true. So it will execute this code, which is console.log eating. So we will got eating here. Okay. Then it will go again. It will increment I plus plus. Okay. So it goes again here in incrementing. Just keep it in your mind. It will not go to this increment all apart. No, it will not go there. First, this loop has to be end. Then it will go and increment family plus plus. Okay. So now, because in the previous example, I told you that the vendor has first give all the 10 Golgappas to Rahul. then it goes to his father, then his mother, then brother, then sister. So same process we are doing. Okay, so first it will complete 10 Golgappas of Rahul. Then it will goes to another family member. Cool. So for I plus plus, it means 1 plus 1. So the value of I would be now 2. So the condition is true, right? Again, so 2 plus 1. Again, it will print eating. I forgot to type eat, right? So again, it will increment 2 plus 1, which is the value of I is 3 now. Till when it has to run? Till 10. When it goes to 10 and this condition gets true, now the condition is true. Again, it increment 10 plus 1 and print the output as eating, right? Then it again, the value of 10 plus 1 means the value of I is 11. Again, it will check the condition is 11 is less than or equals to 10. So no, it is saying that the condition is false. So when now that this loop has end, okay, now this loop is end now. So where it goes? Now it goes to here. It increment the family member. So family plus plus. See, F means 1 plus 1. Now the turn of the second family member has to eat the golgappas. Is condition true? Is 2 is less than or equals to 5? So yes, condition is true. Now where it comes out here in the inner loop, right? Again, 10 times this loop will run and it will print eating, eating, eating. How many times? 10 times. After that, it will go again here and increment this family member. So the value of a family member would be 3. The same process will repeat till 5 because the total family member we have 5 family member, right? So it will repeat till 5. I'm not telling the whole dry run. Please do it by your own because it's a very long code for dry run. So do it by your own. So you have to do it. Don't think that okay, ma'am did not like done this, so we will also not do it. So please, you have to do it by your own because you guys have to practice it. Okay. So when this loop also get ends, then it comes out. Then the compiler will stop. Now let's try this code on Rapid. So it's problem11.js. Okay. So the outer loop, let's first make inner loop. Okay, so let Golgappa starting from 1. How many Golgappa he wants to eat? Golgappa is less than or equals to 10. He wants to eat 10 Golgappas, right? And Golgappa plus plus. So console.log eating. This is the code for inner loop. This is basically our inner loop. So now please write the outer loop. Outer loop for let family is equals to 1. Sorry. How till how many people in the family? 5 members. So family till less than is equals to 5 and family plus plus, right? So with this inner loop and outer loop. Now let's see. Sorry. Why I'm writing console.log here? So I put some wrong spelling here. Put the wrong spelling. You can see, right? Let's do one thing. Let's make it small. Let's make it for two members of the family, and let's make it only two golgappa. They want to eat. See, eating. So there are two members. So two members only. They want to eat one eating, and then suppose there are five members. Let's make it as five. Now, so this is for one family member. Two golgappa he will eat. The second member will eat two golgappa. Third member, fourth member, and this is the for fifth member. Got it? So this is basically our nested loop. I hope this much is clear to you guys. Now let's move forward.